Next, some call it a nuisance, but many are calling it urban art.
Adam Cooperstein introduces you to an artist who's expressing himself through graffiti.
And you know you hit the big time when J-Lo sings about your shoes.
I'm taking you into a boutique that has a whole lot of soul, and I'm talking red soul.
Plus, some fabulous performers and recycled bling you have to see to believe.
Hey everyone, I'm Roxanne Vargas coming to you from the Manor Entertainment Complex in the heart of Wilton Manors. This is Nonstop Scene Miami. Drink, dance, dine, and play all under one roof right here at the Manor.
The Manor was an instant hit since opening its doors. This remodeled and vastly expanded former strip mall is now a one-stop shop for fun. Restaurant meets lounge meets high-energy dance club. You'll have fun no matter what you decide to do or what room you decide to hang out in. When you first arrive at the Manor, you have a delicious dinner. You could choose any of the items from this expansive menu. Now, you also have amazing desserts to choose from. And in the main room, you can order up your favorite spirits or choose one from their drink menu while enjoying live music on the ones and twos, of course. And don't miss the big dance room. This multi-use, multi-level area has been a concert hall, movie theater, and on Saturday nights promises to deliver the same energy and excitement as clubs in South Beach and even up in New York. Later, our favorite Manor mixologist is making the most popular drinks you can get when you visit. You won't want to miss it.
All right, we're joined here by Jason Tomini here of the Manor Entertainment Complex, and it's a perfect name because it's exactly that. It's a venue where you can come dine, dance, relax, eat. You can do everything here, one roof, right? So tell us more about the Manor for anyone who hasn't come and checked out the place yet.
The Manor is a 15-month-old, 16,000 square foot mixed-use complex. We offer, you know, a gamut of different things for everyone. It really was built with the collective vision of many different places, all centered into one town, which is Wilton Manors. And we really offer our venue as a city hall of types to host all different types of events, fundraisers. We have a full restaurant, catering, on and off premise. You know, everything from a bar mitzvah to dancing the night away until 4 in the morning.
Jason, much like what this building was before it became the Manor, it was essentially just a shopping center, right?
It was a shopping center, a laundromat, a church, a restaurant.
And how long has the Manor been here?
15 months. And it took it was a year to bring the vision to life. You know, to get everything. We basically built a whole new building. The whole second story was brand new. Put 30-foot ceilings into the nightclub to really give that dramatic effect. So we can bring in world-renowned DJs with decor that is just second to none.
Absolutely, it really is. It almost feels like you're coming home. Almost. It has that homey feel.
Well, our motto is our home is your escape. So, you know, everybody's at home at the Manor.
All right, so let's get away, right? Go to the Manor. So let's talk about the spirit of the Manor, the essence of the Manor. You can come here, you can dine, you can have a cocktail, stick around for some live music, some dancing. And what I really like is the fact that you can get a really delicious meal really late at night.
Correct.
When you're having a long night here partying at the Manor, right, you can enjoy that.
Yeah, we have our kitchen stays open Fridays and Saturdays, and when we have special events all the way until we close. So, you know, you can get filet mignon at 3 in the morning if you'd like, which, you know, might not be what somebody wants, but we also have flatbreads and wings and all the foods that someone might crave at that time as well.
All right, good stuff. And then brunch on Sundays?
We have a fabulous brunch on Sundays. We have $3 mimosas, which, you know, you can't really complain about. And also we have on Thursdays, which is a new special, we have a prime rib special, which is $16.95 for 12-ounce prime rib. That comes with a side, and it's been really popular. We sold out last night, so we're very excited.
Sold out, and the Manor gets packed. What is your busiest nights? Fridays, Saturdays, I imagine definitely,
Fridays and
right?
Saturdays are definitely the busiest. Saturdays being the busiest, as well as we do private events, you know, big, large events where we host, you know, very large world-renowned DJs that bring in 3,000 people. And, you know, but every Saturday we have thousands of people through the door. We have a great Noche Latina night with salsa, merengue, and live performances by the area's best drag performers, as well as we also import from you know, the different shows like RuPaul's Drag Race and all the different drag queens that everybody wants to see. So In addition, we have great concerts. You have to check out our website. We always have different shows. We just had the Birdcage come through, which had Cher and all different types of legends that were here. Barbra Streisand. It's themanorcomplex.com, and great pictures and everything, all of our events.
Great pictures, great shows. And I love the fact that you mentioned Noche Latina, because it's kind of hard sometimes. I mean, you think we live in South Florida, but sometimes it's hard to find a place where you want to go to, be comfortable, have a drink, and have great Spanish music, and not feel like you're in a packed club.
Right.
And then at the same time, you get a live performance from one of the drag queens who are performing a song live on stage, right?
As well, tomorrow, actually, once a month, we have a band that is completely Spanish, and called Tropical Dreams, and they're just so unbelievable with the live drums and everything. It's just a one-of-a-kind experience.
And you mentioned all the people that you could pack into the Manor. If you haven't been here, the Manor is huge, right? You have so many different venues. You have the dining area downstairs. You have the nightclub. Coffee shop as well. What area are we sitting in now?
This is the upstairs colonnade. It's used for private events. It's also used for dining if we need, and also for nightclub. When they close the street, they have festivals, throw things over the railings. It's like Mardi Gras.
And Wicked Manors. You're coming for Halloween. It's a great time. I've just been told, not that I've ever dressed up and come here before, but all right, Jason. Thank you so much, General Manager here of the Manor Entertainment Complex. You can do it all under one roof, so why wouldn't you, right? So come on down to the Manor.
Also coming up on Nonstop Scene Miami, you can catch this artist perform live at the Manor, but we have your first look. And from expansive wall-sized murals to canvases that fit in any room in your house, Adam Cooperstein shows you the work of urban artist Daniel Fila.
Hey, let us know what your favorite spot is here in South Florida. Find the Nonstop team on Twitter. Our handle's @Miami Nonstop, and you can find us on Facebook as well, and you can come and hang out with us. Nonstop Scene from the Manor is coming right back after this.
Later, lots of live music here at the Manor in Wilton Manors. We'll introduce you to one of them. You could hear the performance coming up.
One local artist wants to take graffiti off the streets and put it in your living room, maybe even put it up over your fireplace.
My name is Daniel Fila. Everyone says they started when they were just a kid. I started when I was a kid. When I was like 5 or 6, just drawing, as every other kid did. And I think when I really started participating in the art world, I was using spray paint. I'd climb on rooftops and just paint buildings and get my work out there for everybody. And it turned into a positive thing. I like to, make it playful. You'll find a monkey in almost all of my work, and you might not see it right away, because that's just my character. They say that if everyone likes your work, you're probably doing something wrong, which I agree with. But in general, I love when people respond to it, if either negative or positive. That's what I'm looking for, is to evoke some sort of, response. The Bakehouse, to me, is an excellent place. It's just such a gem for the city to have. For artists, it's a great resource because we have each other. We're not alone here. When people are like, what should I do Friday night? Do I want to go to the movies? The same old thing. This is a free option. Some of my favorite pieces are the large-scale outdoor mural work that I do. A lot of people get to see it, and I think that's very important to have a dialogue with the community around you. I think I represent the town I'm from because we have a lot of diverse culture here. My artwork is constantly changing and evolving at a rapid rate. It's hard to keep up. People think I'm more than one artist when they see my work, and I take pride in the fact that I do that. When people ask me what my inspiration is, I really think it's failure, because I never want to lose or fall with the art, so I'm constantly pushed by that fear. I work, I think, seemingly fast because I'm used to, the urgency of either doing graffiti. From my past, I had to be fast, and now, with commissions, you're limited by, the money you're making, so you have to finish things quick. This piece is entitled Killer Bee. It's on wood, and it started with graphite and stain. My medium of choice is aerosol mixed with latex, stain on wood, I started with like Bart Simpson drawings, for instance, and you can still see a little bit of that. He's my like character, right? But then the bee, he's more exciting, I think, for everyone to see, and like he has a more appeal to him. I think one without the other really wouldn't do it for me, but the two interacting kind of works. My strength, I think, is versatility. I like to cross the board with style and genre. And it's like got the cartoon, but it's not cartoon because it's three-dimensional. So I mean, this really kind of represents me pretty well, I think, and what I'm doing and how I like to use found objects in wood.
Coming up next on Nonstop Scene Miami, they are the shoes that ladies lust after. How one designer is pushing foot fashion forward from the red carpet to even the office and your everyday grind. And Sherry Spear with a jeweler that's keeping it green.
Hey, is there something you want to tell us? Well, we have a bunch of different ways that you can, and we want to hear from you. You could join the Nonstop conversation on Twitter. Send us a tweet. Our handle is @Miami Nonstop. And you know we Facebook too. You can find us there as well. That's facebook.com/Miami Nonstop. Plus, to learn more about any of the really great stuff that you've seen right here on the show, or to tell us about a place that we just have to feature right here on the show, log on to NBCmiami.com/Miami Nonstop. Hey, you never know. We might just ask you to come on the show and invite your favorite hotspot designer or trend right here on Nonstop Scene Miami. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Later on, we're shaking things up with one of our favorite mixologists here at the Manor, and live music coming up.
The sole of his shoes, the shoes that he designs, are as red as the throne I am sitting on right here at the Manor. His name says it all, Christian Louboutin. I take you into his flagship store right in the Miami Design District.
If the sensuous design, sexy stiletto, or vibrant color doesn't attract attention, then when you walk away or cross your legs, the signature red sole definitely will.
I think if you're a girl, you want to wear a Louboutin shoe, certainly. And going in there, the experience is wonderful because it is really, to me, reminiscent of a candy shop. The colors of the shoes and just even the design of the store is absolutely fantastic and breathtaking.
Christian Louboutin brand of signature stilettos and handbags graces 46 countries, 12 boutiques, and selected department stores. One of those boutiques just opened up right in our own backyard.
Every woman needs a little red sole in her life, so it's a good thing that Christian Louboutin chose a design district to open up his flagship boutique right here in Miami. Look at these, they're ruby slippers. There's no one like Christian. There's no one like Christian. So beautiful. Red soles, they're gorgeous. I want them. They glitter.
When they opened their doors, there were literally lines to get in, sort of. I think every single woman in Miami ran to get a Louboutin.
Even if you're not planning on investing in a Loubie, the boutique is an experience all on its own. The entire facade is adorned with live orchids and candy-colored stockings stretched throughout the ceilings. The store is arranged as a box wrapped within a one-way mirror, surrounded by an art gallery that displays his art, the shoes that are delicately placed on the white glass wall shelves. There's shoe shopping, and there's an entirely different experience, the Christian Louboutin experience, one that you could try out now for yourself.
Cocktail rings, bangles, handbag. Ladies, it's all about the accessories, right? But our very own Sherry Spear takes you to a spot that'll make you look good, but will make Mother Nature feel good at the same time.
They look pretty on your finger, but mining gold and silver is an ugly process. After tearing up vegetation and soil, the area is drilled and blasted into surface or open pit mines. It permanently scars the scene, and mine water and acidic aftermath can be detrimental to local water sources. Well, one Miami business wants to make sure your bling doesn't require that blast. All of the engagement rings and wedding bands at Ring Finger Studio are born from recycled metals. Yep, we're talking old coins and jewelry.
They're melting that down to its purest state, and then we're alloying it just like you would a newly mined metal. So there's actually no difference. They're the same quality. We had a client in New York that came in with her grandmother's engagement ring, and it wasn't exactly her taste, so we redesigned a brand new ring, but we took that same metal, we melted it down, and we put it into her new ring, so she still had the metal from her grandmother's ring in a new design.
To top it off, all the diamonds are conflict-free, coming into the market ethically under strict United Nations guidelines. Tara Rose calls her rings customizable and green. She warns, don't accept imposters. You should always have the paperwork to prove it.
It's a pure ring. It really symbolizes love because it hasn't harmed anyone in the process.
Coming up on Nonstop Scene Miami, I've got the goods on how you'll drink like a king or queen when you visit the Manor, along with mixology tips that you could even use in your own home. And the Manor is known for live music as well. We introduce you to a local artist when we come right back.
You're watching Nonstop Scene from the Manor in the heart of Wilton Manors, and I'm gonna check out the menu. All right, Alex, so what do you like? Ooh, Cuban flatbread, how about that? All right, when you come on down to the Manor, you have to go to the bar and check out my buddy here, Tyler Stover, who makes the most delicious cocktails in town. And we're gonna make some popular ones here that you have to try when you come on down to the Manor, right? These are popular cocktails.
Definitely a must.
Must try.
Yes.
All right, so what are we working with today, Tyler?
Today we're gonna start with the raspberry mojito. We're gonna grab our large glass here.
Okay.
Start with, depending on the size, about 3 to 4 lime wedges.
Okay.
We take the mint, we grab a good chunk of fresh mint. It's important to rip it up
Can
and
I
really
smell?
get the mint
Love the smell of
infused
fresh
into the drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab 2 teaspoons granulated sugar here.
So this is definitely a refreshing take on the traditional mojito, which is usually, I mean, you don't have the raspberry in there. It's usually just the lime and the mint, right?
Correct, that's a traditional. We're gonna spice it up a little bit. We're gonna use the fresh raspberry and some Bacardi Raz.
Okay.
Depending on the size again, we're gonna grab a good chunk of raspberries here. We're gonna use the muddler.
That's a fancy muddle.
You know it.
You wouldn't have it any other way, right,
No.
Tyler?
High fashion here.
High fashion, absolutely.
All right. Once you got a good blend of the raspberries, not enough lime juice, and the mint infused in there,
Okay.
you're gonna fill it up with ice for me.
Oh, okay.
All the way up to the top.
Oh, too much.